Hey guys, what's going on? This is Namkraft and welcome to the Starcraft Village commentary. Let's continue with the next fight in the ASL journey. This is going to be part of Group A of round of 16, ASL Season 20. And we're going to be having the set number 2 on the way, Rush vs Effort. So very surprising results in the first set where the reigning champion ASL got a game down against Barak and he's got pushed, he's got shoved into the losing bracket here. Keep in mind that in the winners and losers set as well as the final set is going to be best of 3. So Soki's got several chances to qualify for round of 8. With that in mind, let's just enjoy that girl. That second girl is really cute with the blonde hair. She's amazing. She's amazing. She's even more good looking than Storks' girlfriend. By the way, I'm gonna give you the answer to the question, to that quiz that I asked you in the first set, which was where did I cast that first game? Was that in the airport, in a bathroom, in a taxi, or was it by the swimming pool? And the answer is, if you don't know already, I guess you cannot go back retrospectively and answer, right? Because if you do that, it would be cheating. So if you know the answer now, don't go back to the previous video and answer it. The answer is in a taxi. I was in a taxi, that's why I could not have my gear with me, because who the hell would bring a freaking studio microphone onto the taxi and, just blast his way out of, traffic lights and traffic jams, right? But anyways, I was in a taxi, but now I'm no longer in the taxi. I'm in a different location now. I shall not bore you with another quiz, but I do have my gear with me, so that's gonna be very nice. These two players are gonna be playing on the map Knockout again. It's the same map as that first game we saw. And let's see if there is going to be any kind of difference in strategy adopted by these players. Looks like on this map, Effort, the Zerg players are going to be located at the bottom right in the red color. And Rush is going to be located at the top right in the blue color. Looks like there is going to be some shenanigans coming on. What the hell is happening? Two SCV just going randomly crossing each other in the middle of the map right after the Overlord has crossed the scouting pattern. Keep that in mind. This has got to be completely rehearsed by Rush. This is very tricky to pull out because you have this Overlord that scouts, and then you have the drone that go out and scout. The drone has returned, and the Overlord might have seen the second SV coming out to scout unless the timing was perfectly practiced by Rush to avoid this kind of scenario. And with this wall in and no command center coming down, there's only one possible explanation behind this, then that is going to be a factory, because actually the Overlord cannot see the refinery. So he would suspect that it's going to be a factory. The second Overlord is not moving further than where he is. If he moves just a little bit further, he will see this barracks, and now he's going to be in completely blind spot here, and what hits him will be a lot of Marines. His earlings are coming out, but not checking at the at the 3 o'clock position, so that's going to be slightly unfortunate, I guess, for Effort here. So we shall see how he's going to be reacting, but for now, a lot is at stake. So I'm guessing I'm going to take this chance to actually show you the winning rates and the scores of the various players before this game will start up. So Flash is number 1, Rush is currently number 2 in the ELO ranking, and as for the other guy, I guess Effort is 1308, so he is not in the top 10, but he's still very good. Anyways, let's pull it out right away because we're going to be having actions coming up very soon. The Zerlings will check inside the main, and he will see that there's nothing. There's nothing. The Marines, 2 SCVs are coming out here, a couple with the second barracks. The hatchery is completed, so it cannot get cancelled. He's gonna have to fight hard. His Zerlings are only about 3. There's 1 outside, there's 1 inside of Rush's main, but he will not actually join a battle. And drones are getting pulled. 1 Zerling has been sniped. The drones are coming out though. Let's see, the angle is gonna be good enough now. I guess the angle will be able to actually get 1 Marine. Looks like 1 Marine down, 2 Marine SCV is gonna get destroyed. SCV is about to get destroyed. SCV building, the bunker is gone. But we have a replacement SCV, and those drones need to actually go to mining here. The Sunken is about to come up here. Zerlings are dying very fast. The drones have to come out here. The Sunken is losing its life very fast. Which unit will have the better range? I guess the Sunken is getting... No, the Sunken is not getting attacked by the bunker. The bunker is attacking the hatchery. What's up with that? He's gonna try to snipe this hatchery, but looks like the SV need to repair faster because looks like the Sunken is falling down very quickly here. Zerlings are coming out in large number. I guess these Marines will retreat and try to hide behind this high ground, but the game is almost about to get decided there. We're going to be having another Zerling coming out. The Zerling is damaged, but he's going to check on the high ground. I want to see if there's a factory coming up. So nice sublime defense from Effort, and I thought Rush had got the game in the bag, but the game will continue on from here. But the Marines have been largely evacuated inside of Rush's main, but keep in mind that Effort did not lose much mining activities and time, because the moment the drone drill finished, he put them all back into mining, so we virtually wasted nothing in terms of time and energy and whatever, and opportunity cost. So I'm gonna go back to the ELO scores and just to quickly show you where the players are standing here. So this week, in the last 3 days, Rush against Zerg is 63% win rate, and Effort against Terran is 61% win rate, but Rush is 1403 in the ELO ranking, and Effort is only 1308, so there's a slight difference in skills here, but about the same matchup win rate for both of these players. And in terms of accomplishments in the ASL's history so far, you can see that, of course, in this group, Soki is the best, most accoladed player with several winning chances, and as well as, actual gold medals. Rush has not won an ASL so far. Effort has won one, and Barracks is relatively a newbie in this ASL arena. So it's very, very surprising that in this ASL, Barracks is able to pull up a very, very nice feat against Soki first, and which is just here. Rush is going to be able to actually follow suit and have some nice games here. Looks like SV is being transferred towards the expansion, and the game has stabilized. So what is the damage so far? If you look at the supply differential right now, Rush has got 41, Effort's got 24. So I guess this is quite damaging to Effort's economy, and the fact that Effort has taken a base inside. He could not afford to go out there with his, his drone to go from the base outside. So that's a little bit maybe a testament as to how behind he is. But we shall see, because there could be still a lot of chances. But once again, like I've told you, on this map Knockout, just like in that first encounter we have between Soki and Barracks, in this spawning position, it's very, very hard for Zerg to go for mutualist harassment. They will not actually do that much damage, and the Terran player will have a lot of time to prepare for the incoming units. And that sunken is kind of in the wrong location, as you can see. We need to actually have 3 sunkens covering that areas. But the fact is that the earlier rush was so on point that the first sunken was all the way back. It could not help with the defense. And if we now have to decide the sunken, you can see there's a big distance between the ditch and the rest of the sunken. There's a huge distance here, so Marines will be able to actually cross into Zerg territory well before the sunkens actually fight them when the Marines are on the low ground. This sunken's gonna have to come up now, and Rush is doing the right move here. Effort is forced to invest so much in these sunken walls that actually are not that effective, and it looks like the Marines are about to cross now. They will stim, they will get into enemy territory. Maybe there's enough, I'm not so sure. Looks like Zerglings have to come from the back, and you can see that their Zerglings actually don't have speed. Looks like Marines will go for the weak sunken, but that sunken is actually not that weak. Zerglings a little bit late to see the drones are coming up, but they're not glitching in correctly. There's gonna be support for and now the drones have glitched correctly. The sunkens will fall though. Reinforcement Marines coming from the back, so it's gonna be impossible. And Effort has been defeated, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the winner's set. Thanks for watching and see you soon. Bye bye. Moment to attack, but he needs to actually plan out the hatchery. He does plan out the hatchery. We're going to be having a crazy engagement right outside of Effort's expansion here. This is going to be the moment for all of us to remember now or never. We cannot live young forever. Huge amount of mutuals to Effort's. Effort's going to be losing a lot of mutuals to Scourges. Scourges from Yapsap are doing very, very good damage. I guess all the mutuals from Effort's going to be falling. I think it's going to be Yapsap who wins. Yapsap is going to be winning. Yapsap's got so many mutuals, and the Zerglings are going somewhere. I'm not sure who's going to be the winner. And it's going to be Yapsap. And it's going to be Yapsap. I think Effort. No, it's going to be Yapsap. Zerglings, what are you doing? Zerglings, attack! What are you doing with the Zerglings? Why is Zerglings here? I don't even know. But anyways, in the last minute, Effort's the one who wins. The Zerglings need to get sent towards the third base right now.